Revival House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks, I like to motorboat. Can Riverman make it, yo, a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? And I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that?
What's up, everybody? BTM Podcast Commentary, Revival House Network, Zach and Aaron, back again with another week.
What the heck is up?
We
are heckin' stoked to do fucking. We're heckin' stoked to do heckin' Halloween, baby. It was another fucking heckin'. It was another heckin'. Somebody wanted us to do it, and we doing it, baby.
Is this our new attempt at trying not to get demonetized? Heckin'? That's what
we gotta say heckin' tag tournament. Basically, we can't cuss for the first minute or whatever.
All right.
Very unchad.
It's better than the bleeping. He tried, was it the Tommy Boy? You had all those bleeps and stuff. It was actually pretty funny. Because it made it sound dirtier, man. I was listening to that Tommy Boy one, and it was a bleep every other second, and all it did was make me put more focus and attention on the dirty words you were saying.
Amazing.
But anyway, Zach's right. So we're doing another week of our Patreon Choice Month. We're doing Halloween. I don't remember who chose this. I'm sorry. We really should know that.
I forget too.
All right. So we're going to do it. I don't know. I know we still have to do Midsummer, but next week we're taking a break to do Mortal Kombat. I don't care what Zach says. We're doing the new Mortal Kombat movie. Then maybe after that we'll do Midsummer, and then we'll just take a break from the whole Patreon choice thing for a bit.
Remember, you got to pay me $100 to do Mortal Kombat. You got to remember that.
Okay. Well, it's decided we're doing Mortal Kombat, but we're going to get going. We're watching Halloween. I don't really know the version that we got here that we're watching, but Zach, you want to give an introduction of sorts to the type of file we're watching?
We got the Blu-ray from my box set, baby. It's the fucking 35th anniversary complete collection. It's going to start. It's just going to be a black screen, and then the fucking theme's going to start. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to show that fucking Compass International, whatever logo it is at the beginning.
All right.
Very chat.
So we're going to go ahead and just get right into it. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, play.
I remember Halloween. I remember Halloween. Very Chad. Fucking. Well, what's the best version of Halloween? Fucking the Misfits version, or fucking Danzig when they came out? They had to redo a couple Misfits songs. Very unchad.
I don't know what you're talking about as far as Danzig covering it. When did he do that?
You didn't listen to the fucking Sam Hain albums?
You can't even find those albums. I've heard bits and pieces on YouTube, but those albums are so out of print. Where do you find a physical copy of the Sam Hain?
What a yuck! What a yuck!
Where do you find physical copies of? Where do you find physical copies of the Sam Hain?
You don't have
albums?
to find a physical copy. Just fucking download it anywhere.
I gotta say, man. The audio here is shit, man. Something's going on with connection. I don't know, but Zach, you sound like ass to me.
It's all looking good on my end, baby.
Well, I'll stick with it. I'll do the best I can. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is, hopefully, knock on wood or whatever my desk is made out of here, that Wednesday I'll be in a better position. Because so apparently I've been paying for 500 megabyte download or whatever it is, and I haven't been getting it. I've been only getting half that. And so when I'm getting it,
don't you fucking love the way our country is set up with the internet speeds and we get the fucking worst internet speeds of the industrialized world, and we pay probably the most. It's very Chad.
Well, I was calling, and I was talking to Cox not that long ago, a few days back, and they were saying, well, yeah, you're paying for that, but you're capping out at 250 max. He said, you see, when they came out and they switched you over, they would have had to have switched out your your router, like, and you've got the same router as you had 5 years ago. So it's impossible. It's like you're not getting those speeds. There's no way because your router isn't capable of handling it. I'm like, those motherfuckers. I'm like, you motherfuckers. So I got switched.
I wonder if they just secretly tell them to fucking gimp it in the setup so that like, oh yeah, we can fucking get more out of them, and then inevitably they'll want the fucking the better kind, so we'll have to come and give them a new one then. But we're seeing the intro of the movie right now, the fucking famous POV shot, baby.
Deborah Hill.
Fucking exactly.
Walking.
Well, I fucking yeah. Is she the one with the camera? It's her arms in the movie where she grabs the mask.
I imagine why wouldn't it be her holding the camera too? I mean, isn't that how it worked? Because it's POV. Is she not holding like a camera with one hand? They didn't really have handy cams. They didn't do the handy cam thing back then, I guess, did they?
It's probably a camera operator. Yeah, the fucking director doesn't hold the camera.
Well, yeah, I was calling Cox because I'm doing that change of address, and that's when I found out about the connection thing. So when I get into this new fucking house, if it actually fucking happens on Wednesday now, because I was delayed, those fuckers screwed me over. I have to get all new equipment that can handle the speeds that I'm getting. So hopefully when I get in this new place, by the time you're hearing our next podcast, things will be amazing.
Aaron's equipment is too beta to fucking live up to the standards. Very beta. See, our boy here, Michael Myers, is such a fucking Chad. He knows how it is. He wants to see his sister get fucked. So he's like fucking, he's all sneaking around the fucking house and shit, going in like, oh babe, damn, I'm gonna see my sister get fucked. Gonna see them big fat fucking milkies getting fucking rammed by this huge Chad with this throbbing cock, and it's gonna be so sexy, and I'm gonna jack off to it. And basically, yeah, he sneaks in. He tries to grab the mask because it's like, oh yeah, he was just trying to fuck my sister in the mask. I'm gonna wear the mask while I jack off and watch him fuck my sister. Holy shit, I'm so fucking hot right now. He grabbed this knife here because, like, he likes to cut himself while he's fucking coming, because that's like what a real Chad does. And it's very cool. And like, people just don't understand. Like, they don't understand. Like, he was really just trying to fucking watch his sister get fucked and cut himself because he's a cutter, and cutters are cool. Very cool. There's a band called Cutter.
So why did he not cut himself, and why did he cut his sister?
He just he lost it. Fucking he didn't get the cum brain out, and it went to his head. He started going up to grab the titties. He forgot he was holding the knife. He grabbed the titties with the knife in his hand, and he cut her, and he fucking freaked out.
All right. So what about this band called Cutter? Go ahead and finish that.
Fucking the band Heavy Low. They fucking broke up, and then like a couple of them got together. They started a band called Cutter, and fucking it is set on the shelf for fucking ever. Now it's coming out. They changed the name to Bone Cutter, and it's coming out soon. I'm excited. Very donk with the thanks.
Gotcha.
Did you see that video I sent you and the guy fucking rapping?
Yeah. I watched. I didn't watch I watched the Walmart one all the way through. The other one was quite long, so I kind of had to speed through it a little bit. But that guy
he's a fucking dank ass motherfucker. I can't tell if he's trolling or not, but he does a bunch of videos where he's shadowboxing in Walmart, all these public places. Fucking he like breaks into raps every once in a while, and he has like the same like 3 sentences. He just kind of cycles through. He's like,
yeah, much love to the fans. Yeah, no, for reals though, the Los don't stop. He won't quit with things.
It's very Chad, but here's where he tries to like fucking grab his sister's tit. See, he thought he was jacking off there. That's what that motion. Oh, I have the knife in my hand. Shit. See, that's why he looked over.
Now,
because he didn't even realize it.
Yeah, so that's why it's pretty obvious that she's not holding the camera, because I always thought the motion of the arm stabbing was very odd. It was very not realistic.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. He was just trying to jack his big dick.
Because it's coming from the side, right? Like in a very robotic kind of manner.
Yeah, like sometimes when you're jacking off in front of the chick, you kind of do it with the side arm, with your thumb out, show how fancy you are.
I've always wondered why the parents just stood here frozen. It's like almost like the screen's supposed to be still, but clearly it's not still because everything else is moving. You can see Michael blinking. You can see that, but the parents are like still.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Were you trying to fucking watch your sister and jack off again? Well, like, basically he's done this before.
Yeah, but why aren't they saying anything to him? Why are they just standing there, staring at him? You're not going to get the knife out of his hands?
It's a stylized shot. It's frozen in time, and we're just pulling out. It's like they did it in the fucking remake where fucking Michael's sitting in the back of the car. It shows the fucking cops just frozen still, and the camera pans over, and fucking we see redneck Rob Zombie fucking Michael Myers in the back of the car. He's got long hair because they always have long hair in Rob Zombie films.
Yeah. Speaking of
that's basically what he is. He wants to remake these movies and put long hair vision on it. Like if he would have actually got to make the Blob remake, the Blob would have had a fucking mullet in the movie. Like it'd have been fucking donk. Like fucking our boy here, fucking Loomis, he's got hair in the fucking new, not long, but the original Loomis was bald, so you got to give him some hair.
Well, no, they have maybe it's when Michael's a little kid. He's got that weird 70s like short hair, long hair, right? Maybe in the future, I think they just took off that horrible wig, but he had long hair.
He fucking Tyler Mane had long hair in the movie.
But I'm talking about Loomis had long hair.
Oh yeah, fucking.
In the past, when he's with young Michael, he's got that long 70s hair. He looks ridiculous because he's clearly like a 70-year-old fucking guy, but they just try and make him look young.
Oh, he looked like a fucking Chad. He looked like a Chad.
I'm about to say something that, we were talking about a few weeks ago. We were on the Kubrick kick.
Oh yeah.
And
the Kubrick cucks.
I know how much you love Clockwork Orange, but I've never been able to fully appreciate it like you do.
What a beta cuck. See, that's what we need. We need fucking Loomis showing up,
raping people.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking got the droog fucking what is that? That fucking weird underwear they wore with the fucking cod piece in there.
Yeah,
very Chad.
Drinking some milk, raping some old bitches.
Exactly. In the book, fucking Alex was like 12 years old. That's why they're drinking milk. It's kind of funny, really, seeing adults drink milk, but it's still Chad.
The whole thing is really weird. And the book has a different ending, right? Like the book actually has him like reformed and shit, right? At the end.
Very low T at the end. He doesn't continue to rape and pillage.
Yeah.
Fucking, he sells out, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of those movies that. How did you feel about it the first time you watched it? Was it a typical Kubrick thing where you appreciated it the more you watched it? Surely it was.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
See, look, this is when fucking Loomis, he shows up. Basically, he showed up. He saw like the whole organization going on. Basically, they had this underground thing with this fucking nut house where it's like they just let the fucking people walk around and fuck each other. And like it's basically like because they want to keep their numbers up because like not enough people are coming and checking in, so they let them fuck each other so they could just raise new nut cases in the hospital. And he walked in and found them. In the act, and basically, our boy Michael gets out during this whole shuffle.
Well,
this kerfuffle.
How are you gauging your excitement for Halloween Kills? I'm not too excited about it. I feel like too much time has passed. I don't think a lot of people are going to be that excited for it. I mean, COVID sort of fucked them on that, I guess, but you
are so fucking wrong. People are gonna be creaming in their fucking pants when it's coming out.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it.
You are so fucking wrong. Watch this jump cut. Fucking jump cut. We don't even care. We're not gonna actually break the window. We're gonna fucking pause it, break it with a hammer or something, and then you just put your hand there and pretend you broke it. Very Chad. That's how you do when you're a good director. You don't want to hurt people's hands. Yeah, fucking, basically our boy Loomis, he's a fucking shitty doctor, especially if you see the TV cut where they add in all these scenes. So basically,
it's terrible.
He hangs out with Michael for like 3 months, and then he's just coming in to the hearing and saying like, oh, don't let him out. He's fucking pure evil. It's like you talked to him for like 3 months and you've already decided he's pure evil. What are you, some fucking religious nutcase? Like fucking, you've only tried to talk to him for 3 months. Fucking come on, Dr. Loomis.
I know.
Very Chad.
Failing at his profession. I hate the TV cut and I hate those extra scenes. They're terrible.
They're fucking amazing. You take that back. You take that back.
I always like watching the Haddonfield and the original movie and stuff because it really does remind me of almost everywhere I grew up, as a kid.
Oh yeah, fucking they shot this movie in Pasadena,
California. Yeah. Van Halen land.
Pasadena is where they shoot all the fucking movies in California that take place in the Midwest. Because it's like, like they did it. And they started doing it in Hollywood because it's like, oh yeah, it's got a little piece of everything. Like the Pasadena, it looks like the Midwest. It's got desert area for the fucking Western type of movies. And then like, yeah, fucking just basically all this shit. They don't even really film in California anymore because the tax breaks. They go fucking.
They go to Georgia, man, Atlanta, but now they ain't doing a lot of filming in Atlanta because of the fucking voter suppression or whatever. Everybody's
the fucking beta shit, exactly. Fucking before that, they were doing it in fucking Canada, Canada. I remember back when all these movies were being shot in Canada. I remember a lot of people were talking about like, man, these movies that are shot in Canada, they look so fucking cheap. And I can't express what I mean by that, but they just look so cheap. And what it was is like, yeah, they were shooting digital because it's like saving money. So yeah, who would have thought that they would have just gone completely to digital only shooting, except for a couple directors.
Which one is it? Is it part 4, 5, or 6 where it's clearly shot in like fucking New Mexico or something, or Utah? Where there's like the desert landscape in the background. You see mountains and shit.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, so what was the deal there? Do you know the background with why they filmed it there? And
probably cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, they did a pretty not good job of hiding it. And I've mentioned this.
I don't think they've ever.
What's that?
I don't think they've ever actually shot in like Illinois. You think they would? Like, oh, this is the first movie we're gonna actually shoot in Haddonfield. See this shot right here where we see our boy fucking Michael Myers, little Mikey Myers, he just shows up here. I always think like he's all rednecked out in this, like he doesn't have his mask on. He's got like a trucker hat on or something. The way his hair looks there, fucking weird. He's just hanging out, trucking and shit, fucking down south joking.
Well, I didn't hear anything you said in the last 10 seconds.
Picture Beta Internet Mac or Aaron. Oh, this scene right here where he's fucking panting as she walks away. See, he wants to fuck his sister. See, they lie. They talk about how like, oh yeah, we didn't really know he was a sister back then. They knew it the whole time. He wanted to fucking our girl here, Jamie Lee. He's like, my sister is fucking hot. I'm gonna nail that shit.
Hey, quick stop. Where are you at in the movie? I gotta resync it because it stopped for a second. For me.
Oh yeah, fucking. We had to resync. Nothing happened there. We didn't have to resync. I just said that for fun, trying to throw a wrench in you guys listening at home. But this scene right here where fucking Loomis comes out and his boy's talking to him. He's like, oh, fucking, yeah, Loomis, fuck you. He didn't get away. He couldn't have got far. He can't drive a car. And he says, someone was teaching him last night. I remember whenever fucking Rob Zombie was talking about remaking this movie, he was like, I wanted to get rid of the idea that fucking Michael Myers drove a car. I always thought that was fucking stupid. He drove a car. Fucking take that out. It was like, yeah. I remember thinking it was weird as a kid, but as an adult, it's like fucking. It's not that hard to believe. He just fucking learned how to drive a car. It's not that hard.
I mean, they just have that throwaway line in this one too, right? Just to explain it.
Very Chad.
I just think they couldn't get around it. I just think it's like, man, this is the easiest thing to do for the script. It's like, how does he get to fucking Haddonfield? God. All right, whatever. He drove a car. We'll worry about it later.
They might as well just have it take place in Haddonfield. The fucking the mental hospital's in Haddonfield.
Yeah, that would have been easy too. I don't know why, but
look at him. He's over there. He's fucking edging. Like he still wants to fucking watch his sister's fuck. So like, yeah, he's edging right now. He's like, I'm gonna fucking slowly, strategically masturbate so that like I do it slow enough, and then I'll come right as I kill her tonight. Basically.
I've mentioned it before in the past. It's probably been a long time, but speaking about filming locations and whatnot, it's not in Pasadena, but the Nightmare on Elm Street is it's right off of Hollywood Boulevard. And it's not even like a huge neighborhood or nothing. It's literally just one street. And people really live on they really live in the houses, but you would think it was a little strip of street that was just made for filming shit. That's the way it appears because it's so odd. When you're walking down the street, you feel like you're in Elm Street, and you know, you can see Nancy's house and the whole deal. But literally, if you just kind of look up or go around the corner, you see billboards and shit, and Hollywood Boulevard, Madame Tussauds, and you know, fat Spider-Man dancing on the strip. It's really bizarre.
Oh, we're coming up to the best scene in the fucking movie. The best fucking scene in the movie. Well, I'll bring it up when it happens, but we're almost there, man. If you were wanting to edge and fucking come right when the best scene happens, you should be pretty close right now. I'll bring it up, but yeah, I always love to see. Oh, fucking yeah, there it was. Fuck that pumpkin.
Jeez.
Fucking smashed. Fucking, I always loved that scene growing up. See, that's really the start of the movie, is that fucking pumpkin, and that's where he gets it. See, fucking our boy, he's got his mask on here. He doesn't think that's fucking weird. He might as well just be walking around without a mask. He'd get less fucking weird looks. Very unchad. And every once in a while you see like a glimpse, and he's just kind of looking fucking to the left. He's not even watching the boy walking. He don't even care. That's what you do. See, that's why people think I'm so fucking weird watching all these kids walking around in school. I need to just be like him, look over to the side.
Oh my gosh, dude, come on.
Fucking hanging around in my raincoat, watching these kids walking around school and shit. All the fucking parents think I'm weird. Fucking, that reminds me, there's this guy who does these videos where he's just hanging around as like the school kid, like as they're in, PE or outside. And he fucking he runs up to him and he tries to indoctrinate him into the fucking flat earth cult. It's like, hey guys, fucking, NASA's lying, right? That shit's all fake. And he got in trouble or something. Like somebody called the police, and he had a video on his YouTube of them showing up, and he's like, "Fucking, I'm just trying to tell them the truth."
And this kid's name was Michael Bauer.
Oh yes, I think his name's Nathan Thompson. Check him out on YouTube. Very Chad. Trying to fucking, people talk about the red pill. Fuck that, get blue pill. I'm a blue pill truther. What if fucking Morpheus just wanted fucking the Reeves to take the red pill so he had that dank ass blue pill all to himself? Fucking, what's the truth about the blue pill? Fuck the red pill, blue pill truther all the way. The blue pill's got the real shit. I'll make you trip balls.
I mean, it seems like what are the odds that he stopped at the payphone where Michael Myers also killed the mechanic dude? But maybe it's such a small town and, in between cities that there's only the one payphone, I don't know.
Hey, look,
Doesn't it,
Phelps Garage. That's that fucking hateful fuck that died.
Fred Phelps. Who's
Fred
the one?
Phelps.
That's the swimmer. Oh, Fred Phelps. Michael Phelps is the swimmer.
Fucking
Yeah, Fred Phelps is the God hates so you might have to bleep that .com, right? That church.
Exactly. Fucking very Chad. Fred Phelps. He was one of my heroes.
Okay. I
strive to be like Fred. Fuck Fred. See, that's the thing. When Fred Phelps died, it's like, I'm not gonna celebrate his death, but I don't give I'm not sad. I feel completely indifferent. Don't fucking celebrate his death more than that Fred Phelps was ever alive, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's how you know God hates us all, that he created Fred Phelps in the first place.
Well, now he's in heaven fucking all the guys he wants. He's experiencing true bliss right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably the case, right? Probably.
Fucking, I would let him suck my cock.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth the story, I guess, for you.
He's amazing. He gives the best head.
Totally.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
We got our girls here.
Totally.
Remember who played these girls in the remake? Fucking our girl, what's her name?
Danielle Harris.
She broke the continuity. It completely fucked with the timeline. Fucking a baby Jamie Lloyd is now in the original. How's that work? They should be passing around a joint and getting lit. It's 420's coming up. Oh, our boy Plemke in the chat, he put that fucking Fred kid that had the high-pitched fucking YouTube channel. Oh, man, I would fucking that Fred. See, that's a little known fact, that is fucking Fred Phelps. He saved those videos.
So was he a YouTuber first? Because he had a Nickelodeon show too, right? Which one came first?
Exactly. In America, you just kind of fail upwards.
Yeah,
Once
and
for
then
all.
I remember he had the Fred movie, which was on Nickelodeon, and John Cena played his dad, right?
Oh yeah, as you do. Fucking, if I had to guess who was that fucking little prick's dad, it'd probably be John Cena or someone like that. See, look, she says speed kills, and he stops like,
How do
fucking,
you hear
oh
that?
no.
How do you hear that?
Yeah, how did he hear that? And why would you stop to that? That's fucking, that's dank at a word of advice.
Maybe he just looked at her in the rear view and saw that she was shouting at, saying something to him. I don't know.
I remember as a kid, like, people, my friend, the one that fucked his sister and the dog, or he jacked off the dog, he used to get those, you remember the yellow jacket pills that they sell at the gas station? He's like, yeah, this shit's speed. I was like, oh, that's speed? That's what people mean when they say speed? Oh, look, you could see for a second, you could see the guy's shirt that was like walking backwards with the camera on the side there on the right. Very Chad.
Fucked up.
Very Chad.
So was in the 70s, was saying totally over and over and over again. Was that the equivalent to saying rad over and over? If you've ever seen Rad, they do that type of shit with rad and rad. They say rad all the fucking time.
Radmobile.
And it's not even just one character. It's just this one character that says totally, right? I don't think anybody else says it. Or am I wrong? I don't know.
Radmobile.
But yeah, they say rad all the fucking time in Rad. I hate it. Movie fucking sucks.
Is it a rad movie?
It's about fucking BMXing. So I guess.
I saw the cover. It looks fucking rad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's just not good.
That looks Dave Mira fucking rad right there.
Who is Dave Mira dead? Is he the one that passed away some years back?
He is. Yeah, me and Mac, we were talking about like, oh, with the rebirth of Tony Hawk, they should make a Dave Mira Pro Skater and make like a zombie skin for him if you get a day one DLC or something.
And they tried making like a Dave Mira game off the heels of the success of Tony Hawk, and it didn't quite take, right?
I remember I remember like the one that was on PlayStation 2. I remember playing it and I could never get very far in it. I remember like the graphics look amazing, man. This is like, it was like a launch title or something very early on PlayStation 2.
I think I'd have to look. I can't really see it from here. I think when I first got my GameCube, I bought my GameCube from my uncle, and I bought the few games he had with it, and one of them I believe was Dave Mira.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't really play it. I think it was Luigi's Mansion, Dave Mira, and I want to say one other title.
See, I always thought, what if like in this scene here, where is fucking our boy Michael Myers going to get away from him? So like he's always walking, but he's somehow like, did he just like bounce through the fucking bush? Like, I mean, is he only walking when we see him on screen, and when he's off screen, he's booking it in the fucking like Michael Mobile or something? What's happening here? Fucking like he didn't have it.
I don't know.
Does he jog, like do a brisk run to get it out of there in time?
I can't wait till we see when she gets killed. You see her weird cum face she has when she's getting like strangled or whatever it is. And then she's got like her eyes start going inward.
The big cum face, exactly.
Yeah, she looks ridiculous.
She looks very sexy. The big cum face always looks sexy. She was actually in part 3 also. She had like a fucking, I forget who she played in part 3.
That's the movie I'd rather be doing right now. I feel like I've seen Halloween 1 a lot lately, and I'm kind of over it. I mean, I've seen it a million times anyway, but I feel like in the last 2 years, I've seen this movie 10 times or something.
Fucking beta. Look at them sideburns. Hell yeah. He's gonna be fucking, the panties are just melting off of fucking Jamie Lee right here. She's trying so hard to not fucking just start sucking his cock. Just like me, basically, every time I see a man with sideburns. You see that pipe? I never noticed that before. He had some dank shit in that pipe. He was a 420 blazing it.
You know what I'm saying? For reals, though. You know, much love to the women. You know what I'm saying? The lows continue to keep on pushing with things. You know, for reals, though.
Our boys in the chat are donk. Oh, yeah, fucking Adrienne. Showing up, baby.
Yeah, Mendoza, he was having issues getting into his Discord, but he must have solved the issue somehow. But he has joined us for the chat.
The Mandozer himself. The Omega.
The Mandozer.
Like the Bulldozer, Bildo Tree from King of the Hill. He's the Mandozer. See, she talks to herself here. That's what you do in your chat. She might be on the spectrum. I hear people on the spectrum talk to themselves a lot. I would know. Yeah. Fucking, you know, I identify a lot with the retard community. I grew up, You know, I always felt like a retard. All my friends were retarded growing up. And, you know, I'm allowed to say the word retarded.
I mean, given the stories you told us about the friends you grew up with, I buy it 100%.
Hell yes.
I mean,
see, look, what did he do there? He just dematerialized out of thin air. Can he just fucking shapeshift?
well, and she was watching, but still, she didn't take her eyes off of him, right?
Exactly.
So the camera panned away. So I guess if you're just considering the camera panning away, that he could have just ran into the bushes, whatever, real fast. But she never took her eyes off of him. So I want to see what Lori was looking at the whole time. Did he just run?
Exactly.
Did he just run like an idiot?
I think he just materialized out of thin air. He just fucking gone in an instant.
I got to address what Plemke's saying in our chat right now. He says Mortal Kombat reboot next Saturday. I'm hoping you're talking about the commentary we're doing because, yeah, next Saturday. He said I'm really looking forward to that, Zach. So don't let these people down.
Yeah, fucking Aaron's gonna have to pay me fucking $100.
No, it's all good. It's gonna be a great time. I'm stoked, man. I'm excited. The last time we had a big event, commentary or whatever it is, where it was Bill and Ted 3.
Oh yeah,
where we made like a thing of it, you know.
Oh yeah, fucking remember the times, those Chad times. Now we only got fucking Mortal Kombat. I keep wanting to say Metal Gear Solid.
No.
That's how we're gonna be with the Metal Gear Solid game movie comes out. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a fucking Metal Gear Solid movie, as if playing the game isn't enough of a movie already. We're gonna have to watch a movie where we can't play.
They gotta try and monetize everything and make a buck, man.
Inevitably, it's just not gonna be as good as the games. She got a pumpkin. Is she gonna drop it too? I can't wait. Well, let's take bets on the pumpkin. How fucking good is he gonna get smashed? You think this is the movie that fucking little Billy Corrigan was fucking hanging out with his babysitter? Fucking maybe his babysitter's real, maybe she was a shapeshifter, but he's watching this movie, he saw the fucking pumpkin smash, he's like, oh, I get it now.
Is this why he got the inspiration to write the song Tonight? Was it about Halloween, the night he came home?
Exactly.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
Got it. It makes total sense. I hate Billy Corgan, man. I hate the Smashing Pumpkins. I just can't do it. It's just...
They're smashing.
It's just nails, fucking... It's bamboo shoots driven underneath my fingernails, man. It's just absolute torture.
Beta cock.
Can't do it.
Fucking tonight.
He sounds fucking terrible. I don't like him.
Cool kids never have the time. Does he just do the like a fucking with his mouth to make that sound?
I don't think so. I think he's, and I don't know. It doesn't help that he's just not a very likable personality either. Whenever I've watched him in interviews and listened to him, he's just not a very likable guy. Like in real life, would I like this guy? Probably not. He's
he's a Chad.
He's super full of himself, super conceited, and just he's obviously hard to get along with all the issues he's had with his band and throughout the years.
Exactly.
Hey, Mendoza, I think you said this line before when the last time I was trashing the Smashing Pumpkins. He says, I love the Smashing Pumpkins, ellipsis, but I'm also a huge fag. I could have sworn that's what you said last time too. That's funny. You should put that on a shirt, man.
I'm a huge fag too. I love the Smashing Pumpkins.
Billy Corgan should pay you to make a pumpkin shirt of that. If it wasn't his voice for me, I might like it a little better, but I don't know. I think I really outgrew a lot of that. There's not a whole lot of that 90s alt stuff that really stood the test of time. Some of it, I still like some of that stuff, but most of it sort of stayed behind in the decade for me. But that's the case with every decade. I mean, there's only a few that really rise above and, persist.
Oh, look, we're at the scene where fucking Loomis is looking for Judith Myers. Fucking her burial site, and fucking the tombstone's gone. The guy's like, oh, these damn kids. Fucking he blames the fucking kid, like he thinks some kids pulled that big ass fucking stone out of there. You know what though? I think our boy Mikey Myers, he took that and he does like bukkake tributes to it. Like he prays to the cum altar of his sister Judith.
So what is the real relevance of him going and stealing the grave? I mean, obviously Loomis went there, like he knew he was going to go there, just because killers statistically return to the scene of the crime? Is that basically the extent of it?
See, this is what doesn't make sense. People talk about like, man, fucking, that was really stupid to make Lori his sister. But that's really the only way it makes sense. Like, fucking, why'd he steal the tombstone and puts it in the, like, uses it to fucking scare Lori or whoever he does? Like, a random killer wouldn't do this. Like, people talk about like, oh, he's just evil incarnate. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would he just be fucking wasting his time with these kids? It's got to be like, fucking, I got to show my sister, but whatever. Fucking.
I never minded it. I mean, that's how I grew up. I grew up with Halloween 1 and 2, and that was canon, and I totally accepted that they were brother and sister, and it made total sense to me.
The people that say fucking making them their sister is like a bad idea or it made it not scary,
including John Carpenter.
How did it make it not scary? I don't know. It's not that scary to begin with. It's just a guy killing random people isn't that scary.
I mean, I guess everybody else wouldn't be scared of the boogeyman unless you live in the close vicinity of his sister, because that's all he wants to do is kill his relatives, I guess. But
fucking amazing.
But yeah, I didn't mind it at all. I don't understand. All it did was convolute everything and make it more confusing. It's like, okay, wait, so in this one, they're not brother and sister. In this one, she kisses him on the lips and kills herself, and she is their brother and sister. And
see, I remember when they were doing that, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a new timeline. We have another timeline already with 4 and 5, and we have another timeline with the original part 2 and then H2O. Now we're having another timeline with just the original and this new one." And it's fucking. I remember like bitching about that. Like, why are they being so confusing and convoluted? It's like, no, it's okay because actually, comic books have been doing this forever.
Yeah, well, I mean.
People use comic books, and I'm like, yeah, but comic books are fucking stupid and for children. These are movies for adults.
Rob Zombie acknowledged it to the point where he made it a key plot point even in the first movie, though, right?
Fucking exactly.
Rob Zombie made the whole brother-sister thing even a key plot point of the first movie.
Fucking Rob Zombie, the Chad we all needed.
Yeah.
Came and saved the franchise.
Full disclosure, I'm dealing with connection issues, so like there's lag, and then I think you guys might be hearing me talk over Zach, but it'll lag because my connection is shit, and then all of a sudden it'll catch up.
Don't lie, it's your brains per second.
No, my brains per second. But then when it catches up, Zach will be talking really fast, like one of those advertisements at the end of a radio commercial that has to read off all the side effects. You know. Availability may vary, you know. But you guys probably don't hear it, but I'm having to fucking deal with it, man. Bunch of bullshit I've been dealing with.
Fucking talking like Ben Shapiro on 2 times speed over here.
There you go.
Destroying you with facts and logic. Ben Tramer. See, Ben Shapiro was Ben Tramer. He just changed his name.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking liar. See, he was fucking destroying Lori with facts and logic way back then. And they thought they killed him when they fucking biggity bam smashed the fucking car into him. You saw him burning alive, but he got some skin grafts and just fucking changed his appearance much like Stepfather 3. And that is fucking Ben Shapiro now.
I mean, what are the odds that they were talking about a Ben Tramer here and then that's just who happens to get smashed that night?
Exactly.
You know, out of all the kids out on Halloween night, and out of all the kids at Halloween night, the one they mentioned in the car there is the one that buys the exact same fucking mask and jumpsuit that Michael Myers, the serial killer, is wearing.
Blue pill truther take. Fucking Ben Tramer is the killer in the first one. They kill him, and then the rest of the fucking series is just a different imposter, copycat killer. Mind blown. See, I just blew your fucking mind. You don't even know where to go now.
Did they?
You don't even fucking know.
I'm kind of going off on a tangent on nerdy toys again. I wonder if they released like a Ben Tramer figure.
Fucking Ben Tramer. We don't even know what he looks like without the fucking mask.
Well, they got that Ben Tramer mask, right? That blonde hair. I mean, that's all. I think that's all I would have done.
It's just that you take it off and it's Ben Shapiro underneath.
So
fucking you hit the live action button. He's just like fucking.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word.
Or something donk, he says. Very Chad.
Yeah. Well,
here we go. See, he just saw some more kids walking by. Fucking the Chad. He didn't even look at him. That's what you gotta do. That's why I keep getting fucking stopped by the cops when I'm fucking hanging out in my raincoat and shit.
Fucked up.
This commentary really died. Aaron, just stop talking. He's ruining it.
I'm dealing with connection issues, man. I'm like, I don't want to talk over you. It's so fucked up. All I know is Plemke wants a Ben Shapiro action figure.
so we can fuck it. I'd fuck it. This shot always reminds me of like some home movies I made because I like recorded over my copy of Halloween because I had so many copies of it. So like there was a fucking basically there was this home video I made where we were doing jackass like stunts, and I had like a really shitty Michael Myers mask and I was wearing it. I was sitting in the middle of the street on like a fucking lawn chair, just sitting there waiting for cars to pass me by, and like. Fucking, it was really stupid to do because they could have thought I was just like a fucking dummy sat there and they could have like hit me or something. But yeah, like fucking, like at one point we stopped the camera and then it fuzzes out and it shows that shot of him walking up to the house there. And it's like, oh, it's perfect because I'm wearing a Michael Myers mask and the fucking movie I'm recording over is Michael Myers. Very donk.
How many of these amateur movies did you make growing up?
A lot, yeah. I recently got a capture device to capture VHS tapes, and we can like Mac and Zach can start fucking doing some more.
I think if you have any of this footage, I think that'd be awesome. Put it on Patreon. You should even put all that old shit on Patreon. I thought about asking permission from Riverman and I, our mutual friends, if we can put up the shitty movies we made, because technically he was directing them technically, so it's
Chad.
But there's some movies and I have a DVD copy. We it all got transferred to DVD over some years back, and we have some little mini movies we could put up there that feature Riverman and myself and some people you don't know. But
fucking, I remember the first time I cummed, I set up the camera and recorded myself coming too. I have that. That's some child technically. I can put that up on Patreon.
Okay. That doesn't exist. That's fucked up.
That doesn't exist. That would be fucked up. Holy shit. That's the weirdest thing I've ever said on the podcast. Very Chad.
I got this movie, man, where Riverman plays a home invader. Like he breaks into our buddy's house, and there's another friend of his that I really didn't like. And he's like got black shit all over his face. And I don't remember what he does to him, but his acting is cringe, man. It's great.
Oh, he was wearing blackface. We're going to have to cancel Riverman.
The last time that we did that kind of thing was back in 2009 or 10. No, 2010. And Riverman had visited me in Missouri. And this is actually way after high school. We made another movie. We spent all night making a fucking amateur movie. And Riverman failed me, man. We recorded, we spent this money on this bullshit, on bullshit props, and it was loaded to his Mac at the time, and his Mac fucking crashed or something, and he lost it.
Fucking destroy that Mac.
It was a poor man's snuff film. Like I basically, there was nothing to it. I ordered a pizza, and then Todd was like a sadistic, like Todd and his girlfriend were sadistic pizza people, and they tied me up and they started humiliating me and torturing me and stuff.
See,
like ketchup for blood and shit, just bullshit.
That one makes me wish that like we all lived closer together, because like there's no one I know now that I could just call up and be like, hey, let's make a movie just for fun, and they'd be like, fuck yeah. See, that's the time to like red pill people on communism some more. Whenever I run for president on the communist platform, we're fucking beta ass Biden. He's talking about like, oh, we're gonna put $1 billion towards fucking infrastructure. Fuck that, quadrillion. I'm gonna put a quadrillion towards fucking infrastructure. We're gonna get bullet trains, baby. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm just hanging out fucking in my house in Illinois. I'm gonna go hang out with Aaron, and I'll be back before the night's over to go to work. Fucking, I'm just gonna bullet train myself all the way to Aaron. We're gonna make a film and come back. We're gonna record some vids.
I will comment as soon as it catches up, because like I said, connection issues. I hear
very Chad. Very Chad. I'm just letting them know I'm red pilling them on communism. Oh, fucking somebody's already coined my communism. Fuck it.
Well, I wish everybody was closer together so we could. What?
Our boy Plimky just posted.
What are you dying laughing at? It sounds so fucked up if you listen to my headphones with my connection, because it was going all slow, and then all of a sudden it cuts to you going, ah! And I'm like, what the fuck?
Our boy Plimky posted Urban Dictionary communism.
What the fuck is going on?
He posted the Urban Dictionary communism, and it's basically what I always thought communism would be. A society in which commodities and the means of ejaculation are collectively owned. In such a society, no one can deny his fellow citizens the right to jack him off on the grounds that, given that his penis would be collectively owned. This is very Chad. See, why is all my good ideas already ideas?
Why did all these people go back in time and steal your idea?
Exactly. Well, see, what if somebody heard me say it and then they ran with it and put it on Urban Dictionary? That's what inspires me. That I inspired that kind of comedy. But it's a real thing.
Well, I wanted to say, I'm struggling over here, guys, like getting caught up with the conversation. But I wanted to say, I wish
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick and give you time to catch up, baby.
Catch up on what, man? This is what it sounds like to me. It slows down and it sounds like Zach's like gargling a cock, like, and then it'll kind of catch up and then I'll hear him laugh. And then I guess he was talking about communism in the Urban Dictionary. So I think that's about the extent of it. But Zach was talking about he wishes infrastructure and bullet trains and being able to commute was a little better if we were closer and whatnot. I wish we were all closer so we could actually record a podcast like in person and we can do more video work. And
that's what I'm saying, baby. Communism. We're going to put forth $1 quadrillion on infrastructure, build some bullet trains. Oh, communism. Communism wins. #
Yeah. No, I was telling him, I wish, bullet trains aside, I wish we could all were closer just so we could record better. If we were all, like, say, in the same town, hypothetically, I think our production would be able to go higher because we could set aside a space that we all met at every week at whoever's place and actually have like a setup, and we could do video, and we could have like a table and, and have very consistent recording equipment. And that would be really cool. And we could just watch these commentaries in the room, right? We could just have a TV on the wall and stuff. It'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, we could all fucking be edging together
there you
underneath
go.
the blanket. See, we're at this scene right here where fucking she takes her shirt off. We only see her back. They're fucking teasing us. We if we were edging right now, it'd be like, oh no, I might come. I might do a cummies. But it's like fucking, oh, it's not gonna show it anyway, so we're good. Very Chad. This scene right here where our boy kills the dog. He kills the doggo. Very un-Chad. What a beta. This dog was just doing his job, trying to help out.
And Plumkey's making a point. I'm wondering if I'd have to back out and come back in. Because you're playing a live video. Would it fuck up if I exited the Discord and just came back in? Just keep everything going. I'll be right, and I'll just try and get back in.
It would fuck up our flow. You would ruin our flow. Fucking my rap game wouldn't be on fleek.
But everything else will be fine.
With the thanks. Exactly.
With the thanks. Okay, you entertain him for like 5 seconds, and I'm gonna re-get in this Discord. That's what I want to do.
Exactly. Fucking go for it, baby. Right now that little bitch is gone, I'm gonna tell you all the shit he doesn't want me to tell you. Basically, his penis is like 1.5 inches, fucking rock hard. And like fucking, whenever we were doing a sex one time. And like as soon as like I got done, he asked me to just piss on him, and I was like, "Fuck, you're into that?" And he's like, "Hell yeah!" So it was pretty donk. It was pretty fucking donk, and then like he knew how to fucking. Yeah, there he is. What's up, baby?
I'm just back. Hopefully it's not all fucked up. I don't know if that would have helped anything, but.
What do you think about the story I told? Is it all true or no? All not true?
The story I missed? Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's bullshit.
Exactly. So when I told you guys that he has a 8,000-inch cock, it was all bullshit.
I always thought little Tommy Doyle looked like a little kid version of
like a sexy little stud.
No, he looks like Chuck Norris. Like if Chuck Norris had like a grandkid.
Fucking exactly. You know what though? You know what I munched on before we started this? I got one of those fruit cocktails.
Oh, okay.
I got a fruit cocktail. It is a cock in a way. Like they have these ones that have no sugar added, and it's fucking like, oh yeah, it's like, so basically these are like the most healthy ones, and they're like a fucking buck. Like a buck and something compared to like the 90 cents, just not so fucking healthy ones. Very un-Chad.
I want to go back to a thing that we were talking about earlier where you were talking about home movies and shit like that. Why don't we do something like that for fun? Why don't we, like, literally, let's transport ourselves back to like high school and just write a stupid little short film even, and you guys can fly out for a weekend or whatever, or wherever the setting fits, and we film. We just use iPhones. We can edit it together and make it as good as we can, and, you know, get some sort of a boom mic or whatever so it's decent enough, and just make a shitty movie for everybody, and it just be for, you know, our enjoyment and everybody else's enjoyment.
We can't.
We can make a Mac and Zach movie. We can make a Mac and Zach. We can make the Mac and Zach short film that eventually launches the feature.
Exactly. Every time I write it, though, it's going to end with me fucking you in the ass.
Well, I'm not going to be a character with the Mac and Zach thing. I think we should do that. I think we should make like a Mac and Zach short film. Just, that's what we should do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell.
Anyway.
We're seeing the scene where fucking the little shit Lindsay is watching The Thing. We watched The Thing for the first time on a cinema anima recently. The original Thing. It was fine. It was okay. Wasn't as good as our boy fucking John Carpenter ended up making it.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah, I forgot all about that. I watched that for that cinema. It was pretty forgettable.
See, there's a Clorox box right there. He should have used that to kill her. It's Clorox 2. It's a sequel. Fucking they always come in twos, baby. Basically, yeah, Clorox 2, it's known for like having that gay undertone subtext going on. There's a scene where Clorox fucking takes the gym teacher and whips his ass with a fucking a rolled up towel and shit. It's actually like, it's the darkest Clorox has ever looked, really. Like, he's the creepiest in that one. Much creepier Clorox.
Oh, we must have summoned William because, you know, we were talking about The Thing and now he's typing in the chat.
Chad.
My dog is driving me crazy, man. He's under my desk trying to get in my lap. He's a needy bitch. He's a lot like Zach.
Fucking pet the little doggo.
I'm petting him, man. I'm petting the heckin' doggo. Petting the heck out of that heckin' doggo.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is just like one of those porns. Fucking son, I'm stuck in the fucking in the window. Can you come help me? What are you doing? Don't do that. Fucking very Chad. Yeah, this scene, we're at the scene in the movie where fucking that little shit kid is like watching The Thing.
You know, I don't want to. I was very serious about what I said a few minutes ago. I think you and I and Mac should not come together. I mean,
amazing.
What?
You're like lagging again.
I know. It's just what it is. What it is. You're just gonna have to carry this one, man, because it's just too hard for me to chime in because I don't know where the fuck.
What's fucking new?
Yeah, what's new?
Get another hernia over here, fucking carrying you everywhere.
No, I'm still thinking about that idea. The Mac and Zach. I think we should make a Mac and Zach little indie short, even if it's not a feature, just a short. I mean, it could be a whole feature if you want, but just something that, you know, doesn't cost us any money. We do it on iPhones, which we've already, you know, Steven Soderbergh makes movies on iPhones. We can make movies on iPhones.
This is the scene where she tells him like, "Oh yeah, why don't you get down here and do it?"
Yeah, no, I'm serious. And I think you, Mac, and myself come up with a concept, or you and Mac can come up with a concept. I wouldn't mind writing it. If you know, you guys can tell me the concept, or we can come up with the concept together. I think it'd be fun.
Hey, look, this is a scene where why don't we stop talking and we get down to doing it? Like right there, I've already cummed. Like, fucking, you're gonna have to wait an hour, baby, because I just fucking cummed in my fucking pants. Like, you saying that just made me cummed. And did you notice the Quaker oatmeal thing on the back, sitting on the counter as a kid?
Man, were babysitters always this much of, you know, a sluts?
Your brains per second is fucking very low on the Richter scale, but like that Quaker Oats guy on the fucking box, I used to be scared of him as a kid.
I mean,
he's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, I can't comment. I can't comment, bro. I can't hear you. It's like maybe you're talking right now. It is what it is.
What's wrong with your computer?
The Mac and Zach movie could be about searching for their TV remote. They're lost and they travel the town getting into wacky hijinks. Sounds a lot like Beavis and Butthead, right? Where they can't find the TV.
To the police, I've done everything I've done with things. You know, for reals though, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all Gotta do what y'all gotta do with things. You know, straight up though. Arrest fuckboys with things. You know what I'm saying? Billions of them with things. You know, for reals though.
Amazing. See now, fucking our boy Michael, he's just watching. So basically, Michael is the ultimate cuck. He's just hanging out, watching everybody, fucking just waiting for him to fuck, and then he's gonna jack off. And then like later on, he's gonna see the totally chick, the PJ Souls. He's gonna see her getting fucked, and he's such a cuck that he puts a sheet over him so that he can sit there masturbating and they can't tell. And like fucking, she tries to take the sheet off and he fucking loses it and gets all spurged out and fucking chokes her and shit. He's actually stupid too because like he didn't realize he's supposed to choke himself while he's coming, not fucking the girl. Very low T. See, this is all just a misunderstanding on everybody's part, but our boy,
Okay.
he's really a good guy.
I think I'm back. I had to leave the chat and I came back, and I feel like that helps me for a little bit. Might just have to keep doing that from time to time.
Basically, because you're out of your element. It's like that fucking thing he's doing in Angus, where he puts the red dot in the circle, and it starts fucking. It just. But like the fucking Angus himself, he's the really fucking edgy. He's the cool, callous fucking red dot. He's like, hey, I'm still here, asshole. And he just fucking he sits there biggity burning and shit. You gotta basically
I'm still here, asshole.
Yeah, you can't deal with my pure autism glory.
Plemke's still on the concept of the Mac and Zach movie. He's saying, I kind of feel like the nothing plot with hijinks involved would be the most fun option. I mean, that's essentially what it would have to be. It's nothing but a homage to your Bill and Ted's and your Ernests, right? Where they just kind of have a new fucking situation that they're in and bullshit ensues.
Exactly. See, I was saying the first movie has to be like Mac and Zach. They're part of a drug deal gone bad or something. Basically, it's all fun and games, but then like they get into like a bad situation, preferably involving like a pedophile ring in a pizza parlor, and it could be ran by our boy Pauly Shore because we want to give him work. And like, yeah, basically at some point in the middle of the movie, it's gotta be like the box cutter scene on Breaking Bad where like they're all goofing off, but then somebody grabs somebody and like it gets really serious really quick, and then they're like, oh shit, this is real, we gotta stop goofing off. And like it's gotta be all dank and fucking shit. It's gotta be like, oh, it's a wholesome comedy, but then like they just like this guy just stabs somebody.
No, I don't think exactly the concept's breaking new ground, but we would have to do something different with it, right? I mean, so I think with the Mac and Zach thing, we really have to push the boundaries as far as being offensive. And just like, because how high is not offensive. Ernest movies aren't offensive.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like the big thing in the middle, like that. It's like, oh shit, this isn't fun anymore. It's got to be like the fucking kid gets killed or something. They just someone stabs a kid or kills a kid with a box cutter. That would be a donk. And then it's like, oh shit.
I've always thought it'd be really interesting to have a film that's very clear. It doesn't have to make it a mess. It could still be like in the middle of the movie, the thing that sets it off totally changes the tone completely. So like the start of the Mac and Zach movie could be very much Ernest P. Worrell, Bill and Ted, very lighthearted, very PG, right? And that's the whole tone, no language. But then out of nowhere, like you said, like a kid gets his head blown off. Like what the fuck? It just changes tone.
He's got to get shanked in the neck with a steel rod or something,
or whatever. It's regardless. It's like up until a certain point, it's total PG. Your grandma can watch it with you too. Amazing. And then all of a sudden it just hits you and something like that happens that's totally out of the realm of what you've been watching.
And it just hits you. Fucking Pauly Shore is naked and he's a pedophile and he runs a pedophile ring in a pizza shop. Exactly.
We could probably afford Pauly Shore. I'm pretty sure he'd come down for $10,000 in a sandwich.
Amazing.
And a hand job.
Fucking $10 in a Pop-Tart.
No, but we could do it. We could do it, man. And you guys would have to be in your own damn movie because we'd be making it for no money. And I'd be in it if you want me to. And then we could do it. Just do it old school. Don't overthink it, man.
You got to be in it because I got to fuck you in the ass at the end of it.
No. Well, I got a buddy that's trying to be an actor. He's an Asian guy. He can play me, but he can play Aaron, but he'll be Asian Aaron, and he get fucked in the ass.
Fucking sexy Chad. Is he a fucking stud?
I don't know.
Big fucking concrete cock stud over here.
I know you're making jokes, but I think we could do it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think we should.
Amazing. You know what's funny too? Speaking of Halloween, I started, me and my friend Derek, at one point we started making like we had my Michael Myers mask. And he was wearing it. We started making like so many of like our short films were like just spontaneous, spur of the moment. We just make them up as we went along. So we ended up making one. It ended up becoming Zach's Halloween. Fucking yeah, and it was fucking my boy Derek, and he's sitting there. Basically, he's talking to a psychiatrist about how like, oh yeah, this one time I was hanging out with my friends, and the fucking they played a joke on me. They super glued the mask to my face, and I can't take it off. So I'm cursed with this mask that I always had to have on. It shows a flashback, and his friends are like fucking, they're like stuffed animals, and like fucking a pillow that was like SpongeBob SquarePants, and he puts the super glue on, he puts it on, he can't get it off. And then it ends. Fucking, you know what? We ended it with my sister walking out, like, oh yeah, it's over. But then he's like, you know what would be funny? If it ends with me taking it off, like it was all a joke. So we record that. And then it's like, it just kept going. He's like, he put it on backwards. He's like, you know what? She should walk back in, and I should try to hide it. And I should like turn around and talk to her with my back, because the mask's on backwards. And it's donk. I still got that one. And it's funny because like you can hear me laughing. Like I couldn't even hide it. It's very Chad. Very Chad.
I like
and then it ends with him fucking my sister.
That's terrible. Mendoza in the chat, gonna give someone a nut, BRB. And Plumkey just very casually, okay.
Amazing.
You guys are all fucking disgusting.
Very Chad. See, this is the scene. This is where our boy, he's like fucking, oh, the eyes. I saw this 8-year-old boy with the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. That's where I got that thing where I sent you the picture of yourself with your overexposed camera. And you said, "Oh, I forget what I said about it. I forgot what it was, but it was pretty donk. Fucking, I broke character there. I started laughing. Unchad.
I was playing this game before we started recording, and there was this character called the Donk, D-O-N-K, the Donk.
Oh yes,
it was pretty funny.
Oh, here we go.
Anyway,
they're here. They're gonna start fucking sexing it up. They're gonna do a sex. These teenagers are gonna come home, do a sex. These teenagers that are clearly in their 30s, very Chad. I can't wait. I'm gonna jack off and watch. There's a great scene here and a line that like people don't notice. Like he's like, oh yeah, first we go in, I tear off your clothes. And she's like, oh no, Lindsay's in there. And he's like, oh yeah, we go in, we tear off Lindsay's clothes. It's like, what? What a fucking weirdo. This is the guy that would be making jokes like me. Very Chad. He just casually throws out fucking pedophilia humor left and right. And it just makes his fucking girl even wetter. The pedophilia humor. So you got to get a girl like that. The pedophilia humor just makes the panties moist. So you think he's taking advantage of PJ Souls here? He fucking got her drunk. He's taking her home. She's got the beers in her hand. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to give her some drinks. She's going to want to have it. She's going to want to do a sex with me. Because usually she don't want to do a sex with me, but now she will.
Okay, now I'm back.
That's what you do.
Yeah, last time I was here, you were talking about the guy who made the creepy comment about the other girl. Wait, he made a comment about the little, go back, because I couldn't hear. He made a comment about the girl she's babysitting? What? Or her friend?
Yeah, she's like, fucking, oh, we're going to go in there and we're going to rip her clothes off. She's like, oh, Lindsay's still here. Or she was here. And he goes, oh yeah, then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. It's like, what? And fucking our boy Michael Myers is just sitting there fucking still edging. Fucking still being a cuck, watching all these people fuck and shit.
Did he really say that? You're not just fucking with me?
He said that, yeah. You didn't notice that? You just said you watched this movie like 8 times this year.
That's fucking
beta brain. You're operating on the 8 brains per second again.
Can't fucking hear it. Can't hear. It's so choppy, man. I'm struggling. I can't wait for this commentary to be over with because it's just it's a hassle. Connection is shit. You know what it might be due to, Zach? It's because I'm downloading due to Mac and Riverman's recommendation, Red Dead Redemption 2, that motherfucking thing is 113 gigs.
Fucking Riri.
I'm not even going to be playing it today, that's for damn sure. And it's just ridiculous. So right now, a lot of my fucking juice is getting pulled elsewhere. So that's probably part of it too.
And you're acting surprised. What a fucking beta.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Go pause it.
Well, it's a little late now.
Lame-o.
We only got
Oh, it's a little late. We only have 30 minutes left.
well,
Fucking 30 minutes. It could be a great commentary.
I want it to get done. If there's a small chance I can play that game tonight. I don't think it's going to happen though. I might be playing it tomorrow at best.
Fucking idiot. Fucking water-headed idiot over here. Very lame.
Fuck these games. Look, fuck games that are this large. Fuck this whole new system we have now. Why'd
you pick a game you didn't own on disc to start next?
What does that have to do with it? If I bought the disc, I got to fucking load it up and it's going to be the same. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it would install from the disc. You'd only have to download the update.
No. Well, because the game is still $60 everywhere. I know they put it on sale quite a bit, but I couldn't find it anywhere that it wasn't $60. And in the Ultimate Edition with all the DLC and all the bullshit and everything, it was only $35 for download. So in this case, I got it digitally.
Fucking lame-o.
Oh, but it's just so big. And as soon as I fucking...
So in 8 years, whenever they discontinue the PlayStation 4 store, you won't have it anymore.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
Very Chad.
But, I probably won't have a PS4 that'll be able to run a disc version either.
Yeah, don't you love how disposable technology is these days?
I mean, you know how it is, man. We don't own the games. We're just borrowing the license. So I guess they can choose when we can no longer play with that license. So
fucking here's where our boy, he gets tired of being the cuck and he fights back. He's like, I ain't gonna let these people just fuck in front of me. He waits till they come, of course. Cause he probably wanted to come. He was probably trying to come as soon as they came. Cause so he can feel like he's in on it. You ever try to do that when you're watching a porn? You try to I think he's gonna come, so I'm gonna try to hurry up. But then you blow it too soon, and it's like, fuck. Now what?
What is your goal? Do you try and come as the guy's coming?
Oh, of course, every time.
You try and time it to where you're both doing money shots?
Yeah, because it's like that scene in Joe Dirt.
That's a whole weird phenomenon, man. Like guys. Guys. What?
It's like that scene in Joe Dirt where it's like, oh, we're staring at the same moon. We both came together. Very Chad. In that brief instant, we're like together in a way.
Yeah.
Me and him.
What about that whole thing about how some guys actually like their porno and they're quote unquote straight guys? They watch straight porno, but they're into the money shots and they're into the bigger the load, the better. Is that kind of a weird thing to be into? Like you're into the big load?
No, that's the juicy, that's the creamy fucking, that's basically the good shit. That's the fucking prize in the middle of the sucker.
Like guys that go out of their way to watch Peter North videos because he's like the nut king. He's the rope shooting king. I just don't understand it.
He's the nut king.
Yeah,
his cock always points true north too. He's nice to have around if you don't have a compass.
Let me hit them with your baton with things. Put it against their neck with things till they die with things. For reals though, it's my honor with things. Straight up though, let me stomp their tombstone with things. Billions of them with things. For reals though.
Basically, he could fucking stick you to the wall with his cock, just like our boy Michael Myers is getting ready to do to this victim right here, which they did remake in fucking Rob Zombie's Superior film, Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween. It's Superior film because everybody had long hair in it, and fucking it happened like trailer park style, very redneck, so it's clearly better. But they did this part in there. And it was done superior because he's a better director. So I can't even joke around. You're very NPC this commentary, Aaron.
No, there's a fucking lag, bro. there's a fucking lag.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm not reacting in real time to the shit you're saying.
See, there's a lag. That's part of your dialogue tree.
Well, I'm pulling up my
Exactly.
phone to see if maybe I can watch this file on my phone so I can just watch it off the 5G, and maybe I can turn it off my computer because I'm dragging ass over here, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to download it first. Beta.
I just don't usually download it. And I didn't think about it.
Because you usually just let the commentary turn to shit.
I think that head tilt.
Basically, all of our shortcomings are on Aaron's shoulder. Don't put them on me. It's all on Aaron's shoulders. I only do the best shit. What are you gonna say about the head tilt, my NPC buddy?
I was saying wasn't the head tilt improv? It was pretty much done on the spot.
I think so. He was trying to fit, like, he wanted to, like, size up his cock. Like, oh, could I fit it in there or not? I don't know. He was thinking about it. But this is where our boy, he's very slowly jacking off underneath the cover. He doesn't want her to see. And he gets confused and ends up choking her when he comes instead of himself. And that really just fucks everything up. See, why is he even wasting his time doing this?
Yeah, why? Yeah, he's wearing the glasses and everything else. This almost implies that he does have feeling and emotion because he's clearly playing a prank. Like, he's being silly here. He could easily just walk in there, not have to play this game, and just fucking kill her. You know what I mean?
Some wacky hijinks is ensuing on our boy's time. He's just like,
this is some Scooby-Doo shit. It's like Scooby-Doo shit.
Exactly. Scooby-Doo's cool.
Yeah, it's funny how this whole thing with Lori, her whole nightmare really just, it's over the course of like, what, 15 minutes?
Exactly. She doesn't even know the fucker's chasing him around watching him. Till like, you know.
No, and she doesn't know her friends are getting killed. Pretty much the thing that haunts her, right? Because remember, the new movies, they don't acknowledge part 2. Because you could argue that, well, this goes all throughout the night in the hospital and shit. Okay. But the new movies don't acknowledge the second movie. And basically, she's this traumatized over 5 minutes. Whenever he enters the house and starts fucking chasing her upstairs and whatever, it's over in like 5 minutes.
Amazing.
That's why she's traumatized and she's become a crazy cat lady. And she just knows this guy's going to come back for her someday. Like, is she that conceited? You know, in that new movie, the H4O, is she that conceited that he's going to come after her again?
Well, the scary shit lasted 5 minutes, but her whole friends and shit are fucking dead forever, so that would fuck with you.
Yeah, but why is she so gung-ho and that he's going to come back for her? Like, why does she think she's that important? Because in that universe, he just randomly kills.
Because everybody's like that, baby. Fucking, the government's after me. They always think that, baby. Everybody. Including me. Stop pointing out flaws in the classic movie by John Carpenter, Halloween.
As I continue to keep on pushing with all the fans, with them things, you know, for reals though, never gonna stop with them things, you know what I'm saying? Lokes continue to keep on getting it with all the fans, with them things, you know.
I gotta do a pee.
Go do a pee, man.
I'll be back.
Because I'll talk and then I don't have to worry about interrupting you. Yeah, guys, this is all very frustrating, my connection issues. It's just fucked up. And like I said, it probably is. It's a mix of two things. It's a mix of what I said at the top of the episode, a mix of me finding out I pay for 500 megabyte download, which is pretty good. It's more than enough. It's good. But I've only been getting maybe half that because, they've been fucking me this whole time. So I got new equipment coming in the new Casa next week. So, but that, along with me downloading Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just, it's probably all of it. It's a fucking nightmare, though. Let's see. Plemke, is this commentary going to be shelved or heavily edited? It'll be fine, man. We'll edit it. It's just, Zach has a way about it. It'll be fine. Zach was doing most of the talking, so whenever I'm talking over Zach, I guess I don't know what you guys are hearing. I'm just hoping to God it doesn't sound as bad as what I'm hearing. Because you guys don't hear what I'm hearing because it's my connection that's all fucked up. it's probably just a matter of me talking over Zach and shit because of my personal lag. So Zach will just have to edit it in a way to where it is concise, I guess. He's good at polishing a turd. It'll happen. I think we've had worse experiences that he's managed to make passable.
You talk about how great I am at fucking just amazingly pulling shit together.
Yeah, well, Plemke was saying, so is this commentary going to be shelved or heavily edited? And I'm like, I can't hear what you guys are hearing because for me, it's all fucked up because of my connection and my lag. So, and he says we're both clear. So I'm like, I don't know if maybe it's just a lot of overlap or something, a lot of dead space and you'll just have to, you've edited together shittier sessions. So I think it'll be fine.
I gotta carry your weight and I gotta fucking make you better in the post-production.
There you go. Well, I mean, we got to do what we got to do. Hey, so you pitched Space Jam, Mac and Zach Save the World featuring myself. I'm willing to do that.
Chad.
We should do it in this next week. I would do it. Fucking Monstars.
It should be a 420 episode. You got to get high for it. You got to indulge in the marijuana smog, Aaron.
That I won't do, but...
Beta. You just come along and ruin it. See, I tried to make it a great episode and you fuck it up already. Indulge in the marijuana smog, like Eminem said in his first album.
Yeah, but I'll do it. I don't want to see that new movie though. That looks. I mean, it's a perfect timing to do a commentary for the original one because of that. But that new movie looks like shit.
Oh, we're gonna do the new movie. Fucking, we're gonna do it day one. It's gonna be an event.
It's gonna be on HBO Max, right? Isn't it HBO Max?
We're gonna do a fucking commentary on Mac and Zach on BTM, and we're gonna do a cinema anima on it.
If you want, you get your choice, man.
Fuck no. We're gonna do we'll probably do the fucking 420 episode next year or something.
Okay.
Very Chad. But yeah, we're getting to the scene where we're almost to like the part where the shit hits the fan, and fucking our girl Lori, she's just like fucked, and like she run away from the big white face guy. See, what if we cancel our boy fucking
Buster
what's
Rhymes?
His name, Captain Kirk, for wearing whiteface in the movie?
Thought you were saying Buster Rhymes.
Can you cancel somebody for having their face spray painted white in a movie that he wasn't a part of?
Buster Rhymes was wearing whiteface in that movie. He wore a Michael Myers mask.
Chad.
You know?
Chad. See, we need to get to the point where we're so fucking evolved in post-racial shit that like nobody even thinks it's racist whenever somebody wears whiteface or blackface. That's the world I strive for.
For 2022, commentary should be Don't Be a Menace, the Wayans Brothers film. That's what Plumke says.
Oh, yeah. It's a Chad film.
Why do I get the feeling we've done that, though, before? Have we not done that on any... Have we done that on any show before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, maybe we just talked about it a lot.
See, maybe we're doing we don't realize it, but we're doing the greatest Halloween commentary ever. Because, like, we could be talking about, like, oh, yeah, they shot this by doing this. This movie was shot in, like, 2 weeks. It's like, everybody knows that. Like, how many people know about fucking, how, fucking all this dank shit we're laying out there? All these nuggets.
Yeah, about...
The fact that it's very Scooby-Doo and shit.
And you're talking about your methods of creeping on kids and stuff, and you're picking up tips that way.
Yep. Just don't look towards them. Pretend you're looking the other way.
It's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Fucking yawning, man. I'm tired.
You need to get those glasses that look like fucking, like when you're sleeping, you put on the glasses that look like your eyes are open. You do something like that. We did it at the schoolyard. You know what's funny too is like before I got weird looks fucking showing up in the schoolyard. Now I just show up in random Zoom calls with a bunch of kids sitting around, and I get even weirder looks. I try to act like I'm one of the kids. Like I wear like a fucking like Barney the Dinosaur t-shirt and shit, backwards baseball cap. They'd notice.
Yeah.
I ain't fooling nobody. See, look, fucking Judith Myers' tombstone just hanging out on the bed. Fucking, why'd he put it there? Why does he want Laurie Strode to see this? What's the significance? Fucking, I don't know. He's just a blind killer going around. He would have done this to anybody.
It's like that one. It's like that one Steve Buscemi meme.
Yeah. You're reacting to that shit. You're reacting to that joke. Half of that time I was talking. Fucking, oh yeah, here's where we see all the bodies come out. This is a staple in all the slasher films. That's what you do.
I can't hear a fucking thing. I'm gonna X out again.
Fucking a beta. This is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. This is one that makes the Turbo Man look like a babysitter. See, they should. If this movie was, if I could re-edit this movie, I would play that song by Drowning Pool. Let the bodies hit the floor for this scene. Fucking put it on the soundtrack. It would it would dank. It would go really good with this scene.
What the fuck did I miss in the last minute?
Fucking, what didn't you miss in the last minute?
What were you saying? You're just now reacting to that. There's like a huge lag, right?
Exactly.
I was like talking about something you were probably done talking about 2 minutes prior.
Kill your PlayStation 4. Kill it.
Richard Pryor. I want to say in the movie there, I think that's just a Scooby-Doo and silly how he went to the extra effort to put the one boyfriend in the closet so where he swings down and, have all these jump scares set up. Like he took some time orchestrating that just because he wants to be spooky.
I never got why they did that in any slash. It's just there for jump scares towards the end of the movie, but it's like practically, why would any killer do this? Why would they would be more concerned with making sure the body isn't like in a place where they're going to find it. They wouldn't be stringing it up so that it would fall and it'd be a nice little Halloween decoration to scare you whenever you fucking trigger some mechanism on the door.
How the fuck did he do it? How the fuck did he get that guy to swing down like that? Like, and where did he take the time to do it? I mean, it's just
fucking who knows.
Really silly.
He did it.
And PJ Souls, he had her stuffed in that like cabinet. She had the stupidest, derpiest looking face on her.
Exactly.
It's how a kid pretends to be dead.
Fucking PJ.
She was also in Stripes.
Fucking that's PJ. She's got soul and she's super bad. She got soul and she's super bad. I've been wanting to watch that fucking the Little Richard or not docu series, but the movie whatever they call that biopic. It's on Netflix. We'll get what Aaron thinks about that 5 minutes from now when he reacts to it. But yeah, this scene here with fucking our girl, she's just screaming through most of the movie here at the end. Tommy! Tommy! Die! Tommy! Die! See, the fucking... was Tommy from Friday the 13th Part 4 based on Tommy Doyle? Who knows? But I always love how fucking slow Tommy Doyle is. He's just very nonchalant. He's just walking all like fucking... He got his pimp lean here pretty much. Fucking just like, yeah, she's screaming and shit, but I'm sure it's fine. Probably just needs to take a shit or something. But I'm basically doing a commentary by myself here. This is weird.
I'm having a hard time knowing when to jump in, man, because, yeah, issues. I apologize.
Because of your autism?
I mean, something's being autistic in my setup for sure.
Your brain?
But you mentioned Issues. That's a good album. That's all I got.
Fucking a great film. Great album, I mean.
Let all the fans, all the women, free for life. What thanks as the Lokes keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Flower to the women. What thanks, you know what I'm saying? Lokes putting his hips into it. What things, you know what I'm saying? For reals though. You know, his chest into it. What things, you know what I'm saying? His heart into it. What things, really wanting to destroy them. What things, his neck into it. What that side. What that side. His throat into it. What things, really wanting to kill them. What things. You know, a machine at putting my hips into it with things, you know, for reals though, as I don't stop, as I won't quit with things.
Mendoza's back. How was it? That was quick. What was that? Just like a Craigslist meetup? Like a rub and tug in a trucking parking lot?
Oh, yeah. Sex.
Guy had to get home to his wife and kids, I bet, huh?
When I'm getting fucked in the ass by a stranger, like what's the the go-to, like, fucking when you're not feeling it and you don't want to say like, hey, I'm not feeling this anymore, what's the go-to, like, fucking I'm done, pull your dick out? Like, I always just say fucking, oh, by the way, I got a test back and you're gonna have something after this, something like that. Very Chad.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. See, this movie went by so quick, and fucking Aaron wasn't fucking here to be laying down the Chad nuggets. Very un-Chad. Fucking very unred-pilled, unblue-pilled. Fucking whether or not the blue-pill truther is the way to go, fucking who knows. It wasn't neither, though.
Yeah.
We should have had a special guest.
Yeah, well,
take up Aaron's slack.
I hope it turns out okay. I mean, this has just been abysmal. But like I said, this is the last thing we're recording before I'm in a new place with new equipment, new router, new connection. I mean, hopefully I'm coming out swinging next week, but this is just unacceptable.
You need to update the firmware on your IQ, too.
There you go.
Fucking run an antivirus scan, the fucking, what's that guy called? The Mick whatever, fucking antivirus guy, whatever, I forget.
That's the kid that guy made that fucking inappropriate comment about. What a fuck.
Exactly.
What a fuck. You know, it's just one of the many things you couldn't do today. It's like that whole, I read an article about it, but you know, the Woody Allen, one of his most famous movies, Manhattan, it's one of his most famous and acclaimed movies. You couldn't have that today because it's about a 40-something-year-old guy that's in a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl. And it's just, nobody gave a shit back then, man.
I think you could have it today. People would just be extra on it.
But it's not, I don't think the movie's angled like that. It's not like they're angling it as it's a wrong thing. It's not a movie about Kevin Bacon where he's a child molester and they're acknowledging a child molester's bad because he's getting out of prison. I think it's very casual in this movie. Like, it's not a problem.
Exactly. Why would it ask you to have some morality about it? Fucking, this movie isn't here to moralize to you. You're supposed to fucking think what you want to think watching the movie.
She's traumatized by this, man. She's hiding in a closet while an angry guy is fucking trying to break the door down and beat the shit out of her. Man, this was my childhood, dude. I'm getting deja vu watching these scenes, man. This is me when I was a kid. Michael Myers was my dad.
Fucking
my dad has busted through a few doors in his day, just like that. Absolutely. My dad has thrown me downstairs before. My dad threw me through a wall once. I went right through the drywall, and I ended up in the closet of the next room over.
Did you kick his ass afterwards?
I was no, dude. I was probably fucking like, I was anywhere from 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, man.
You should have taken a string off that guitar that he didn't give a fuck about you learning how to play and choked him with it.
I mean, if I could turn back time and I can go back in time like the way I am now, yeah, I would have.
Oh, yeah. Stud.
And just like that, he's down.
What do you think your dad would have done to you if he was sleeping and just woke up to you biting his dick off as revenge?
Like, it's not a rape revenge movie. He didn't rape me.
I think you just start beating the shit out of your head.
Not a rape revenge movie, though. Why would I bite his dick off?
What do you do, though? Do you start smacking their head, but like that could just make them bite down harder?
Oh, no fuck, man.
He's gotta basically fucking, I'll do anything. Like, he's right in the palm of your hand then.
Oh, God, that's fucking disturbing, man. I can't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting really close to the greatest shot maybe ever in a horror movie. Like when he raises from his back when she's on the phone or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a cool shot.
Fucking, he's got a strong fucking muscles. Fucking to just raise up without fucking pulling himself up with his hands.
He's got a strong core. He planks, you know.
Fucking, you eating that apple core, you don't want to bite into that core. It'll fucking chip your tooth and shit. It's very strong.
He clearly deadlifts.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're not fucking upsetting his balance, that's for sure.
Me and Mac were hanging out with him at Whorehound. He definitely fucking, we were trying to fucking get him to do it again. while we were like standing over and masturbating. He wouldn't go for it. We asked him and he was just like, nah. But fun fact, our boy Mac, he's a fucking idiot.
Well, that shot's great, but also the shot where he emerges from the shadows was great too.
Mac, like, he had like a bag that like his girlfriend gave him, and like, oh yeah, keep this, it's got our money in it. And then like he put it down on the floor and then like leaned in to get a picture with our boy here, the original shape. And fuck, we got the picture, we got it done, we walked away, and fucking like, I don't know, 30 minutes later, she's like, where's that bag I gave you? And he freaks out, and then like fucking, he just runs off, and then we're just sitting around wondering where the fuck Mac went, and then he shows back up, or no, at some point we were, we decided like, oh, let's go look around. Oh, we're seeing Tony Moran himself. Fucking, he photoshops his face onto the shape and tries to get pictures at conventions. Very Chad. But like,
Todd and I saw him. Yeah, that one. Go ahead.
At some point, we're like, fucking, let's look around and see, and we end up back by fucking our boys where Mac is, and he's like, yeah, fucking, I set it down to take a picture and then just left it there. And our boy, he fucking saw it and he kicked it underneath the table so that so when we came back we could get it, so no one took it. Very Chad. The original Michael Myers made sure that the Machiavelli didn't lose his money by kicking the bag underneath the table.
How much money was in it?
I don't remember. It was basically all the money they had to spend, I think. He could have just stole it, did it?
So when Mac showed up back around the table, did he recognize him? He was like, "Hey kid, I got your money down here."
Mm-hmm.
Because Mac wasn't looking under the table.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. Well, he's a good Samaritan.
But he's like, you gotta suck my dick for it, though. I want $1.
I'm sure Mac would have did it.
I would have. And they say, was that the boogeyman? He says, I believe it was. And then, fuck, what if he got up and danced off the screen like fucking boogeyman? He does a little soft shoe out of the frame of this, and then it ends.
I'm the boogeyman, turn me on. Yeah.
But he's huffing and puffing now. You can hear him because he's still jacking off. He's still trying to get that nut. He didn't get it from his sister yet.
It's a pretty cool ending shot.
So it's got to continue into part 2.
Yeah.
Great scene.
Anyway, I feel... Look at that fucking picture. I feel terrible. I feel terrible about how this commentary turned out because this fucking connection, man. Hopefully it's salvaged. You know.
You are terrible. You ruined it.
I am terrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'm gonna turn this video off. Maybe that'll instantly make it better. And because I've been struggling so much, I'm not gonna read any questions today. We'll just kind of have to wrap it up. But hopefully it works out all right. But Zach, for the sake of consistency with everything else, what's going on in the world of Mac and Zach? What's coming up?
Fucking, I made a list of like an IMDb list of all the movies me and Mac have basically talked about doing. Basically, I'm trying to make it easier for him to just decide to like pick a movie because it's always like a chore to like, I gotta twist his arm and fucking get him to find a movie. It always ends up me just throwing out a movie that I know he's mentioned before and he's like, okay, we'll do that. So now, yeah, I gave him a list. I'm like, yeah, just pick whatever you want and we'll fucking do it, baby. We'll fucking whatever. And I told him, I was like, I'm going to go get some weeds Monday so we can do the 420 episode whenever you want to. Just let me know. And that's the last thing I said to the motherfucker.
Okay. I'll do the Monstars though. I'll do the Space Jam episode as long as it's after Wednesday.
Yeah, you gonna get highs?
I'm not gonna get highs.
Indulge. You gotta indulge.
No, I'll be the designated driver. I'll just kind of be that guy. I'm not gonna indulge, but
Beta.
No.
You drugs, you wuss.
No. And so just to kind of map out the next couple of weeks, next week we're going to be doing Mortal Kombat. That will go off without a hitch. I will reiterate once again, next week I'll be in a new house with new routers and a new connection and everything will be fucking fantastic and I can't wait. So we're doing Mortal Kombat next week. Mac will come on board for that one and Riverman as well, also committed. So that'll be a good episode of BTM. And then I believe after that, we'll have to do Midsummer, right? Or does it land on Cinema Enema?
Fucking, we'll do a Midsummer, baby. It's going to be commentary.
Yeah, and then we'll have to do something for Cinema Enema. Yeah, it's a lot better now that I got the movie off. Plemke's like, at least you tried, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, there's always that. Hey, but I'm really, really serious about that. I think we should keep talking about this Mac and Zach idea. I mean, you kept passing by it, or it might have been the connection, but I think we should write something. And I think the next time we're all able to get together, it's to film it. And it's one of those things that we just fucking knock out in a few days. Right? I think we should do it.
Amazing.
And if it comes off like Harry Manfredini, I think we could do better than that, but why not?
Comes out like Harry Manfredini. What do you mean?
Isn't that the fucker guy from, am I getting the name right? The guy from the Schizophreniac movie?
Harry Manfredini's the guy that did the fucking score for the Friday the 13th series.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
What is his name?
Give me the guy's name.
Frank Russo. Frank Russo.
Whatever. If I got you going up to
or Harry Russo.
Harry Russo. So if we're recording Zach and Mac going up to like a Jack in the Box drive-through, and we're doing all this shit unsolicited and just, without license and all, we're going to do it. We'll just make a total guerrilla movie if we got to.
Fucking gorilla.
Yeah. So Mendoza, Aaron's out of it. I don't know what the fuck they're hearing right now, man. I'm having trouble keeping up. So let's just wrap it up because I'm struggling to hear still. And it's just a nightmare. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully it wasn't too bad to those that joined us in the Patreon chat. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, isn't it fucked up that we're having this kind of episode on one of the most iconic horror movies there is? So we're going to have new listeners coming in because it's Halloween, and they're going to be like, what the fuck's going on with these guys? In particular, that one asshole named Aaron.
Exactly.
But hopefully, if you still enjoyed yourself, you guys are all liking the video and subscribing if you aren't already, and following us on free feeds if you like to listen to podcasts on the go like I do, and supporting us on Patreon and also Teespring if you felt the need to do so. But that's all we're going to get. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to get my shit straightened out, and yeah. Any last words, Zach?
Fucking kill people, burn shit, fuck school.
All right. Thank you. Likewise. Ditto. Bye-bye, puppets.
End of the week at the Revival House. Next month's theme, you gotta figure it out. Italian zombies or Pauly Shore, a slasher with a knife and the girl next door, and 1 second in, get it all queued up and ready, hit play in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye puppets, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't miss Cameron's love and Josh and Scott failed and Riverman's babe. Bye-bye puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.
Continue to push with all the fans, with things, coming in so many angles, with things, saying, for reals, though, as I don't quit with things, getting in with that punch, with things, saying, for reals, though, getting in with that punch, with things, I do what I does, with things, saying, getting in with that punch, again, with things, straight up though, much love to the women, straight up though, as the lows don't quit with things, he continue to push with all the fans, with things, making them fuck boys, my slaves, with things, for reals though, easily putting my hips into it, with slapping them, with things, getting them with that slap, with things, for reals though, a machine at putting my hips into it with things, getting them with that slap, with things, as I don't stop, as I won't quit, continue to push with all the fans, with things, to the police, take them fuck boys to jail for life, with things, straight up though, let me hit them with your baton, with things, put it against their neck, against their face, with things, until they die, can't breathe, get them with that punch, again, again with the things, as the Lokes continue to push with all the fans. Never gonna quit, coming in so many angles with the things, knowing the Lokes continue to keep on getting it, carrying in so many angles as the Lokes don't stop. They can't hit the Lokes nowhere, even on the bottom. Y'all, it's the fans don't stop yet.